Welcome to the Homes and Living Show. Here on the West Coast, we have a deep-rooted appreciation for the good life that we are fortunate to find throughout Vancouver Island. For many, our way of life is a source of inspiration, inspiring design, beautiful homes, and our active lifestyle. The Homes and Living Show is all about inspiration, drawn from the pages of Homes and Living magazine. Today, we'll explore a sleek, modern, contemporary home in Nanaimo, British Columbia, find out what's new in outdoor living spaces, and we'll travel to the very edge of the West Coast. This is the Homes and Living Show. Join us.
The Homes and Living Show is brought to you in part by Alair Homes, proudly building and renovating Vancouver Island's finest quality homes.
With an attention to detail that can only be described as extraordinary. This is Alair Homes. At every stage of the process, in every detail, superior work is guaranteed. That's because at Alair Homes, in every stage of the building process, we perform stringent quality assurance checks, critically examining the work to ensure that it lives up to extraordinarily high standards. For your renovation or your new home on Vancouver Island, Alair Homes, creating quality and value every step of the way.
Escape to the natural tranquility and beauty of Black Rock Oceanfront Resort, an extraordinary retreat in Ucluelet on Vancouver Island's rugged west coast. July is a perfect time for our midweek sneak. Come any Sunday through Thursday in July and save. Stay for 3 nights and only pay for 2. Come to Vancouver Island's magical coast and experience true luxury with spectacular accommodations and awe-inspiring views. Black Rock Resort in Ucluelet.
Come on in and see us.
At the finishing store.
Amazing selection.
And it's in stock.
Bought directly from the manufacturer, by the truckload.
And you'll actually get some service.
Torley Smart Floors. Cork, laminate, leather, and hardwood floors. Beautiful and easy to maintain.
Committed to keeping it green. Torley's Flooring.
At a price even the box stores can't match.
It all starts here with the finishing store.
Victoria and Nanaimo.
Nestled on a tranquil hilltop overlooking scenic and historic Nanaimo is the Avant, the creation of Blair McDaniel. Now, Blair, welcome. It is so hard to believe that you literally carved this lot right out of the hillside. That must have been quite the challenge.
It was a challenge. As you can see, built on the hillside and perched on a cliff, it was interesting.
I love that. It really makes the lot special because you feel the elements all around you, whether you're inside or out. One of the interesting things about your home is you were telling me that this actually started out as a traditional country home, which is really hard to believe.
Yeah, it was a home we had contracted to build for clients, and their plans changed halfway through. So we took the home over. We were very happy to do so. Our family's growing, and it made sense for us at the time. So when we took the home over, like you said, it was a very traditional country style that we wanted to bring a modern flair to, and we did so with the flying buttresses outside, lots of brushed concrete work, and yeah, the dark hardy panel was all sort of bringing that modern feel into the traditional style.
Well, you've really done that very well. The elements of your home, the architecture from the exterior, very traditional, but someone driving up to this home would definitely think modern house because all of the materials and the finishes that you used are in fact modern, like your lighting and your doors and your windows. So I can't wait to see what's inside. Let's go take a closer look.
Sounds good.
Moving into the great room, we're greeted with soaring ceilings and expansive windows that really do flood this area with light. It's really a warm and welcoming space.
It is. So the ceilings are 20 feet in here. This is where there was originally a second floor in this great room, which we opened up, just to open up the space.
And really the showpiece of this space, because it is an open concept layout, has to be that staircase, which I'm told you had a hand in designing.
Yeah, so the staircase, I actually designed it myself on AutoCAD, had a local welder build it, and then we brought it to site, installed the fur and railings, and yeah, it's turned out really well.
Well, it's great. I love the fact that you've used glass and it allows your eye to travel through the dining room on into your garden. And really, from every aspect in this space, we feel like we are literally in the trees. And I love the fact, too, you decided to forego baseboards and casing, which is a little unconventional.
It was unconventional for sure. It was just the style that we felt went best with the modern look, and we're pretty happy with the result.
You obviously have a very good drywall contractor, and one of the luxuries that I really like in this space is the fact that you have radiant floor heating throughout your home. Tell us about the tile.
So the tile's very durable, ceramic. Again, having a durable product was very important to us as we have 2 small children, so it has to keep up.
And I love your expansive windows. We really feel like we're perched up in the trees. That must have been an important consideration for you when you chose this spot.
Oh, it certainly was. Bringing the outdoors into this space was what we were trying to achieve, and that went with opening all the walls up and the ceiling to just get all the natural light in.
Blair, you know, whether you're renovating or building a house, flooring is a very important consideration, and wood is no exception. Take a look. When it comes to wood flooring, what's old is new again. And here to tell us more about the latest trends is my friend Brody. Now, Brody, I cannot take my eyes off of this board here. This looks like it's 100 years old.
Yep, that's exactly what it's made to look like. A lot of the trends these days are leaning towards more of those rustic-looking floors. Without being 100 years old, it's just made to look like it's 100 years old.
Right, and this is hand scraped, as you said. So someone has actually taken their hand to this. So you're seeing the texture, the patina, the grain of the wood, and this would lend itself to what type of homes do people usually install this in?
Well, I don't think you're limited with something like this. I mean, we've seen floors like this go in the most modern homes, right to the most country type of homes. Yeah, I really don't think it's limited.
So it's a very versatile flooring.
Yeah.
So this is hand scraped, and over here we have wired brush.
Yeah,
right?
And this is a little different from your hand scraping. If people don't like the rough texture of a hand scraped floor, wire brushing is kind of a nice option because it still gives them the look of a worn floor without being a really rustic looking floor.
And this also can lend itself very, very well to contemporary interiors. So if you have a more modern home, this could be a great option of getting that little bit of that rustic look like we're talking about.
That's right.
Now over here you were saying that people are really gravitating towards these nice warm colors like this walnut here.
Yeah, we're seeing a real shift from the dark tones of the last couple of years into more of the medium tones that show off the wood a little bit more. They're a little easier to maintain and keep clean than the real dark stuff.
And that is one of the qualities of engineered flooring, isn't it?
Yeah, engineered floors have come a long way over the last few years, and I think there's a misconception on what people think engineered is. Engineered is really no different than a hardwood floor, just it's instead of being solid all the way through, it's a hardwood veneer that's on top of a core that gives it dimensional stability. So in our environment, as far as our humidity,
we have a lot of moisture in our air. It's wet here on the coast, isn't it?
That's right. So the engineered stops that expansion and contraction that you would normally see in a hardwood floor.
Right. So you can also use this in a basement application, which a lot of people do, and it does give you that beautiful effect. And a lot of people maybe don't like engineered because they think you can't stand it. So set us straight.
That's right. Engineered floors are not all the same, but the majority of the engineers on the market can be sanded and refinished just like any hardwood floor can.
Great, so something for everyone.
That's right.
Thanks a lot. As we look at your kitchen, I can tell special attention was made to that hood fan, Allison. You must have been really instrumental in the design of this kitchen as an interior designer.
Yes, it was the first place that I started. I found the hood fan and I decided that I would style the whole kitchen around it. I found it on eBay.
I love that.
And went from there. I just
use that as a starting point. Yeah. Now the hood fan really is set off by your backsplash. What material is this?
It's a laminate used generally for laminate countertops. So it actually only cost about $200 to do the whole backsplash.
So it was a great cost savings. And I like the way you've taken something like a laminate and you've used it on a vertical space. You've selected a lovely charcoal cabinetry with really spectacular hardware. Where'd you get these?
We had them imported from Italy. They're a Snidero design. And that was the second thing that I found in the kitchen that I absolutely fell in love with. And so just wanted to make sure they were very well showcased.
Now, what is your favorite feature in the kitchen?
My favorite feature is the entire space. So just having a lot of space to do prep work and not have a lot of clutter.
And Blair was telling me his favorite feature has to be the built-in coffee maker, which is quite special.
Yes, it is. He has his morning coffee and his afternoon coffee and his evening espresso. So.
See, I don't have one in my home for that very reason, because I don't think I'd ever get any sleep
at night. No, it also makes decaf. That's what I drink.
Allison, this is an incredibly clever storage solution that you've come up with, and I think in my next open concept home, I'm going to borrow this idea of a hidden pantry. Was this an accident, or did you intend on this?
It was a bit of an accident to have it as hidden, but I was trying to add some dimension to the space and ended up having a lot of nice extra space to hide extra clutter.
And it's great. It's all nicely kept. Still to come on the Homes and Living Show, we'll tour a very high-tech media room, a stylish outdoor retreat, and visit the new destination wedding hotspot. That's all still to come.
The Homes and Living Show is brought to you in part by McKay's Home Theater Centers, Victoria, Nanaimo, Courtenay, and Campbell River.
Take a look at Capital One.
Hi, Mike Black here. Come see where there's no store like ours for your outdoor oasis. Capital Iron, Victoria's favorite store for 75 years.
Think of us first at Capital Iron. Capital Iron. There's no store like it.
Every diamond purchase is an important occasion. Lugaro Jewelers at Mayfair understands that importance. Engagement, anniversary, gift. Lugaro has the perfect diamond waiting for you. As the largest Canadian diamond dealer in BC, Lugaro buys from the source, selecting the finest Canadian diamonds. That means wholesale pricing and conflict-free diamonds. Make that important occasion a Lugaro occasion. Buy from the source. Lugaro Jewelers at Mayfair Shopping Centre.